Welcome back. I'm Caper Weinberger, and on this segment we're going to talk about direct response advertising on the web and the solutions that are helping to deliver maximum reach and results to attract new customers. We're pleased to have with us today George Garrick, who is the chairman and CEO of Flycast. George, welcome. We're delighted to have you here. Tell us a little bit more about this direct response advertising market. What is it, and what are some of the principal issues that affect it now?
Well, there are two types of advertising. There's brand advertising, which is what you see on primetime television, where the objective is to convey image and emotion. And the other kind of advertising is response, where you expect the consumer to do something upon seeing the ad, such as signing up or purchasing a product. And the Internet lends itself exceptionally well for response advertising. And so what we're seeing now is a broad recognition of that and a huge surge in the amount of response-oriented advertising that you see on the Internet.
Give us a rough idea of how this has grown. What does this surge consist of in the last year, perhaps?
Well, we're going to see this year the total size of the advertising industry on the Internet will be about $3 billion. That compares to probably somewhere on the order of $1 billion to $1.5 billion last year, and about 2/3 of that is response advertising as opposed to brand or sponsorship.
And in the normal course, that will go like that in the next few years?
Right. It should continue to double year on year for the next few years at least, if not longer.
Well, to give us a better between brand and direct response advertising, why is the response better suited to the Internet?
Well, the Internet is, response advertising means that you want the consumer to do something when they see the ad. And the Internet is a very focused, very interactive medium, and it lends itself to giving you an opportunity to respond to the ad just by clicking on the ad with your mouse and all of a sudden engage in a one-to-one interaction with the advertiser.
Take us right through a transaction. A company, through their advertising director, comes to you and says that they'd like to get some response advertising on the Internet. What do you do for them? What happens then?
Okay. Well, first, other ad networks, they try to sell ad space to the advertiser. Our goal is to produce the best advertising results for the advertiser. So the first thing we would do is ask the advertiser what they're trying to accomplish. What's their goal? When someone sees the ad, what do they want a person to do? And once we've established that, we'll determine a way of measuring that by tracking their behavior. And then as we begin to run the advertising across up to now 1,500 websites, we'll observe where on the Internet we're getting the highest rate of return for that particular behavior, such as a purchase. And we'll then focus the advertising on those websites that produce the highest return, and as a result, as you heard in the video, we're able to then optimize the campaign by producing better and better returns for the advertiser.
Now, there's thousands and thousands of websites. Where did the 1,500 come from? What is your relationship to them?
What we do is we serve as an outlet for them to sell ad space. Most sites on the Internet have a goal of generating at least some of the revenue from advertising sales, but you can't have thousands of different sales forces calling on advertisers. So we serve as an aggregator. Websites will come to us, they will sign up and participate in our network. We then provide the service of aggregating that space for advertisers. We'll then sell that to advertisers, and the sites participating will share in that revenue.
At this point,